No bones about it. CoQ10 would be on that Mount Rushmore. Andrew started the conversation many years ago. We were talking about vitamin K2, MK7 earlier, and how this was a voice that was heard all those years ago that really had a profound impact on the way we think about CoQ10 today. Many, many, many of us go to the stores and buy Coenzyme CoQ10 products. We absolutely do. This is the best in the world. You cannot buy better than the CoQ10 that is on your screen right now. There's a 30 through 240 caps. It's a special pricing, so even the $129 saves you $50 off the regular price. I know we don't have a lot of time, but Andrew, those reviews keep going up. We're now at 3,400 five-star reviews.
Limited time and very limited supply on this as well. We will not be talking about this again until toward the end of the year when it's a today's special. And as I said previously earlier in this year, the price of CoQ10, what I paid for CoQ10 this time last year, the price of CoQ10 has quadrupled. So it's, I think there's some funny business going on with the companies that make CoQ10, and there's a handful of them. Right. But unfortunately, CoQ10 pricing in our Today Special will not be what it was last year. So this might be one of the last opportunities for great pricing on CoQ10. But CoQ10 goes to the very core of energy synthesis. And what's funny, if you look at the front label on this product, there are these like sort of disc-shaped things that almost look like a shape of like a beetle or something like that, sort of oval shaped. And what that is, that's an electron micrograph. That's an electron microscope looking at a mitochondrion. Those are the organelles that are found inside our cells. So inside our cells, we have thousands of mitochondria. Every single cell in our body is responsible for its own energy. There's no cell that can rely on its neighbor. We get fuel, but no cell can rely on the energy from its neighbor. It has to make its own energy. So when you deliver CoQ10, it is the most common sense, straightforward energy product in the world because it's giving the most important tool for energy synthesis to each of the trillions of cells in your body. If you take caffeine or something like that, you're stimulating your nervous system. It's not doing anything in terms of energy production or making energy production more efficient, providing something that's limiting energy synthesis. And of course, our CoQ10, it is also a separate vitamin C and a separate B complex with a full B12 and our special methyl B12, and as well as our 5-MTHF methyl tetrahydrofolate. It's the form of folic acid that everyone could metabolize, since most folks can't metabolize conventional folic acid. So it's the most sophisticated B complex because CoQ10, as critical as it is, it's like any important person, they can't do it on their own. CoQ10 is the most important in terms of energy synthesis, energy creation, but we also have other factors that are often in short supply. So it's an opportunity to get a CoQ10 like no other. And that is, again, it's another one of those products like turmeric, my berry products, that I wonder why artificial colors exist. When you have a beautiful natural color like that, why do you need an artificial color? And the answer is they're just cheaper. But as you can see, an ultra-fine powder, and what you're looking at is the beautiful natural color of CoQ10, and it's sort of the color of the sun. And all energy on our planet originates with the sun. So how appropriate that CoQ10 should have that beautiful, bright yellow color.
It's a common sense energy product. I've become, you know, I've come to rely upon it so much doing the crazy hours here at HSN at all times of the day and night. But it's something that is easy on your stomach. It's easy to take and feel good about. I mean, you look at the graphics, and Andrew is intimately involved in writing all of this. I want you to know, when we talk about Andrew being involved in every part of this process, he really is, because it's his world and it means a lot to him, everything to him, that what you get is the information that we need. Essential for energy, well-being, and optimum key organ function, plus B12 and vitamin C, so you've got far-reaching benefits. One of the things, and it's of course come back to mind now, is what Andrew, you said about the pricing of CoQ10. And so that's important, I wanna highlight that. This is amazing pricing, but Andrew, what you're saying is we can't guarantee that the pricing will be this low going forward. Is that an accurate statement?
Again, and this is 200 milligrams CoQ10, and also what happens, and I'm sure will happen again, that when pricing on CoQ10 went crazy, and it's done this probably 5 times in the last I've offered CoQ10 for 36 years. So in the last 36 years, it's happened probably half a dozen times. And each time that happens, there are a lot of counterfeit products in the market that don't use real CoQ10 because they're cutting corners because it's gone so much up in price and cost. You can count on us to never do that. But unfortunately, as well as we will do buying CoQ10 in the future, and we're doing the best we can, our cost is going to go up on the Today Special at the end of this year. But again, CoQ10, it's something that in the past, this product would have cost $500 or $600 for that 240 capsule supply. So even at worst, pricing is so much better today than CoQ10 was when I introduced it over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago, a 100 milligram capsule of CoQ10 would be over $1 per capsule. So 200 would be over $2 per capsule. So it's still a bargain relative to 25 or 30 years ago, but I'm doing my best to make sure that we keep it that way.
Andrew, thank you so much. That's the kind of wrap on our CoQ10. Remember, this is Andrew's final show of the visit. So if there's anything in your cart that you've been shopping for or looking towards, certainly check out before